Today's world is rich in information, ideas, and perspectives that demand versatility. At York, our multifaceted approach engages diverse viewpoints, crosses barriers, and creates solutions to evolving student and societal needs. We understand the requirements of an interdisciplinary world. We are the interdisciplinary university.
This is Mukendi reporting for MuBoo TV. We have a couple guests here at the night here. Could you please tell me what your name and what you're here for?
My name is Yasmin. I'm here with my friend, and I was invited here. Yeah.
How do you like it so far?
It's amazing. I actually enjoyed it. I'm having a good time.
So, is your friend this guy here standing here?
Yeah, here's my friend Gray.
Okay, let me ask him a couple questions. Why did you bring the lady here?
I'm one of the authors here. I have 4 of my poems in the book today. Yeah. And I would say there wouldn't be any other best time to launch this book, Black History, so it's the best time to you know, celebrate the Black history with our launch of a new publication, Anthology of African Poetry.
So far, you know, as you're seeing a month, you know, the Black Month history is going on. So far, what do you think it is?
I mean, you know, it's about celebration, you know, thinking about, you know, what happened in the past, what's happening right now, and what kind of plans do we have so that we keep the spirit, you know, keep going all, you know, all the way to the end. Yeah, so I mean, it's the most beautiful day of the month that I enjoy. Like,
that's true. That's true. So I noticed that you guys are not alone. You brought another friend here. My friend, could you tell me what your name and what you're here for today?
Good evening. My name is Adil. Actually, Agre, my friend, he invited me to his book launch. Prior to coming here, I actually didn't know it was in relation to Black History Month. I did know that he writes poetry and everything, but when I told my friends that I'm going to my friend's book launch, they asked me what it was pertaining to and what it was about. I was sort of clueless, but after coming here and seeing all this work being done, in regards to Black History Month, I'm really surprised and really amazed as to how much effort been put into this process and the progress of Black people, basically how they're coming forward and learning about their own history and teaching other people. So I'm really glad I came here today.
Wow, I'm very proud and happy to hear that this guy here came in, you know, invited by one of the friends, and you've discovered a few things. Do you think that this kind of event should be, you know, told to, you know, many people should know about it?
Absolutely, I agree with you. I think, you know how we celebrate Black History Month once a year. I think, if possible, we could celebrate it more than once. Yeah, but still, it's better once than nothing. Yeah. Absolutely, yes. Yeah. I think we should, you know, let people know and make sure everybody knows about it.
You're right. You're definitely right. So you guys have heard she say, you know, a lot of people should know about it, and maybe we should celebrate every single day. It's MuBoo TV. It's all about you.
I wanted a manageable schedule, so I wanted to take 4 courses instead of 5. It definitely helped my GPA in the sense that I was able to balance out my work schedule and school schedule a lot better, and I was able to focus on courses that I really was interested in during fall and winter term. It's a lot more fun, no snow, beautiful weather, lots of greenery, so it definitely makes the studying process in the summer a lot easier.
Hello, this is Pastor once again, and I'm actually surrounded by beautiful women, as you can see, but it's okay. Well, so ladies, what brought you here today? So you first can just start by introducing yourself.
Hi, my name is Barbara Dursent.
And Jimmy Idris. So what brought you here tonight?
We came to support. I'm going to be performing a song called Business Love in Mali way, so I'm really excited.
Alright then, and you? I'm here to support my friend, and I'm so glad to be there today. So what does this evening mean to you? Since it's also Black History Month, what does it mean to you?
It's all about greatness, accomplishment, talent, skills, having fun, having a good time.
And it's about to support Black people.
Yes.
As we. Well, you heard it all. It's all about support tonight. It's all about support. It's Black History Month. Yes. So this was posted once again with MuBoo TV, and it's all about you. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Alright, this is Consolant again, and I'm surrounded here by, handsome gentlemen, and I'm actually here with MK, who's also one of the people who wrote in this book. So what does this evening or this day mean to you, since you've been working so hard to even get to this point?
Thank you very much. Well, right now it's a pleasure to be here. We're simply publishing the book and getting the word out so that we can spread the word. Simply, it's an honor for me. It's my first book, so I'm proud to be here.
Alright then. So if you can tell us just in a little summary, what's the book about?
Well, the book is a collection of up-and-coming African authors. We simply contributed several poetry, and it's basically a collection of African poetry.
Thank you very much. And if you can present yourself?
My name is Christian, and I'm a student at Glendon. Actually, my role today is volunteer, so I'm just helping.
So what does this event mean to you? What does it mean for you to be here?
I'm just here to support. Actually, I'm really proud of my friend Valeria him and a bunch of my friends been working really hard for the books and everything. So I'm just here to support.
So you heard it all. It's a nice book. It's all about Africa. It's all about what we can bring to the table. And MK, I'm so happy, that you got to this point. And watch out for the book. You can find it into a lot of locations, I hope.
Definitely. After today, you can find it at Accents on Eglinton. And also look out for my new book coming out.
Alright, well, look out for his book coming out. So go grab a copy of that book. And this is Consolant again with MuBoo TV, and it's all about you.
It was founded in 1959 and is now Canada's third largest university, located in the center of the Greater Toronto Area.
This modern campus is the perfect place for Canada's leading interdisciplinary research and teaching university.
It's home to Osgoode Hall Law School, Canada's oldest common law school,
Ontario's only Faculty of Fine Arts,
and the Schulich School of Business, Canada's global business school.
Welcome to York University, where you can study, research, or explore any angle to any subject you want. I'm Neil.
And I'm Jen, and we're your guides to what York has to offer.
Hello again, this is Consolant with MuBoo TV, and I'm actually here standing with one of the guests tonight. So I'm just going to let him present himself and tell us a little bit about what you do.
Okay, hello, my name is Kobina Akwa Harrison. I'm currently the president, artistic director of Michezo International Festival, which happens on the Toronto Islands each August. Previously president and artistic director of Music Africa Afrofest, and host of CKLN Sound of Africa on 88.1 FM.
Okay, so what brought you tonight? What pushed you to come in tonight? Because I know that today we are only not celebrating a book launching, but it's also Black History Month. So what brought you in tonight?
I was invited as a guest to accompany Barbara Dorsaint, who was performing one song. And it was, quick invitation. She told me about the event and said we should come and support it. So we came and we performed with her. I play many instruments, guitar, bass, drum, everything, and produce, but I chose to use the talking drum with her singing so that we could bring the continent of Africa represented in a talking drum, the tama, with her singing from a Haitian background in English, a Bob Marley song from Jamaica. So we want to really represent, the progression or the diversity of African culture and celebrate and support this book launch today.
All right, so I understand that you also do music festival. So what do you have coming up in the near future?
Coming up on April 21st of this year, I have a big celebration party. I'm working on but I have a CD coming with my group, the Django Bouti Orchestra, which has the top African musicians in Toronto, top jazz, R&B musicians are all on the CD. Is it too many to like go into now, but that CD is coming. I also have a magazine coming, Earth Tone, which I produced many years ago, and it was sort of ahead of its time for a magazine about African arts and culture by Africans, featuring African continental people. So that one, I've been persuaded to bring it again, so we'll bring that. And I have a documentary film I'm working on also on music, which will be much later.
Right. So with all this, where can we find, if we want to find out more information about what you do, so where can we get that information?
Oh, if you believe anything you read on internet, you can find me on Facebook, Kobena, K-O-B-E-N-A, Aqua, A-Q-U-A-A-Harrison. You can find me on YouTube under Papakobe, P-A-P-A-K-O-B-E on YouTube. And from there you'll find me. Look for Kobe, K-O-B-E or Kobena, you're going to find me.
Well, thank you very much for your time. And this was Consolante again with MuBoo TV, and it's all about you. Hello, this is Consolante again with MuBoo TV, and I'm actually standing here with one of the speakers who spoke tonight. So he's going to introduce himself and say a little bit about what you do.
Yes, my name is Louis March. I work with the African Canadian Heritage Association. This is an organization that was formed in 1969. So 43 years later, we're still going strong. It's an organization that is self-funding, self-sufficient and self-reliant. And we try to use history as the tool to engage our young children, our youth and our parents. We try to fill in the blanks. It doesn't compete with the education system, it complements the education system in terms of who we are, what our history is like, in a very positive way.
All right, so if we need to find more information about you, where can we go?
If you need to find out more information about our program, you can either phone 416-208-3149, or you can go to our website, which is www.achaonline.org. That's achaonline.org.
Well, thank you very much for your time. And this is Consolante again with MuBoo TV, and it's all about you.
Thank you very much.
All right, this is Consolante here with MuBoo TV again, and I'm actually standing here with the host of the night. Well, co-host, host, the same thing. So I'm gonna introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, so my name is Maria. I'm basically here because I've been part of the Glendon African Network ever since I moved to Canada. I came here 2 years ago. What should I say? You know, I'm a Glendon student, not really bilingual, but it's working for now. Yeah, and I'm the host of the event. I've also been doing a lot of preparations for this, and I'm super excited. I'm so glad that we had a great turnout, and you know, people are happy so far and enjoying themselves. Inspirational speakers, you know, successful event so far, you know.
All right. So what was the journey to get to this point here, tonight?
You want to get me started? Does she want to get me started? Yo, a little something. Let me see. Yeah, no, I basically got approached by Stephen, who is the founder of the Glendon African Network and also the organizer of this event, and he wanted to help me contribute, and it started off being very small. I thought I was just gonna, you know, maybe give him some tips on how to proceed, because I've been putting together events in the past. But then it got to the point where I was, you know, I was helping him book artists, you know, I was getting very intimately involved in the whole project, and then one day he just turned to me when we had one of these little meetings, and he's like, you know, I want you to MC, and that's, you know, that's why I'm here.
All right. So is this your first time MCing?
No, I've been doing a lot of collaborations with Motherland Entertainment and also with Can Free Network. You can look them up on Facebook. They both have like individual pages there, and it's mainly, you know, the kind of like event promotions and event management and that kind of stuff. You should check them out, both of them. Can Free and Motherland Entertainment.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and this was Maria again, and this is Consolante at MuBoo TV, and it's all about you.
My name is Rochelle, and I'm a fourth-year criminology student at York. Knowing I wanted to get into criminology, I had two big options: University of Toronto or York.
Both have equally great criminology programs, great faculty. But honestly, the decision to attend York boiled down to me visiting the York campus. Everyone was so wonderful, so welcoming, and it made me feel really good inside, and it really pushed me towards kind of saying, you know what, this is where I want to be, this is the kind of campus I want to be on.
My name's Julie. I studied linguistics at York University, and I really enjoyed it because it was a really small program, so you got to know a lot of the other people really well, and we got really close.
My name is Megan. I'm in Communication Studies and Women's Studies. I chose York because I was an undecided major and they had a lot of variety of programs.
Hi, my name is David Myers. I study criminology here at York. One of the reasons I came here is because of their social justice program. It's what I want to do with my life and my career, and I enjoy doing it. So you should definitely come here.
Sort to ever come out of Glendon College, and it speaks to the reality that the African, Caribbean, Black population in this school has increased dramatically, and it speaks to the intent and the resources that exist here. So I'm very excited, and I'm looking forward to much more.
Right. So I also understand that you have also written books. So what pushed you to write those books? I know you also said a little bit about your kids, but was it just for your kids or was it just something to share with everybody else?
I wrote for my children, that was the immediate influence, but I was also writing for their friends and for the broader community. I've written 6 books so far, and one of them is in every school in the province of Nova Scotia by chance. I wish it was in every school in Ontario. It's called Black History, Africa, the Caribbean, and the Americas. One of the things that I have found, even with one of my very good selling books called The Kids' Book of Black Canadian History, is that publishers are very resistant to having certain materials translated into French. And so it tells me that we either have to put more pressure for this material to be made available, because it isn't just for the English-speaking population that this material is created. If Canada is a bilingual, bicultural country, it's many things, but if that is how it defines itself, then the African, Canadian, Black history, Caribbean history needs to be available in both official languages. So I would love to see that happen. But again, that comes back to why this evening is so important, because we now have a volume of material that is reflecting experiences in both languages.
So if somebody wants to grab a copy of one of your books, where can they find it?
Well, my most recent book, Harriet Tubman, Freedom Seeker, Freedom Leader, is available on Amazon and in all the major bookstores. And I think while it's not in French, it is a Canadian story as well as it's an American story, and hopefully people will enjoy learning more about her.
So what do you think people can do in order for us to have a copy in French?
I think that we have to start saying to publishers, you know, I would really enjoy getting this material, but I would really prefer it in French. And if enough people were to say that, because it is not just the African French population, it might also be the Quebecois, or the European French population, or people coming from other parts of the world who also want to encourage the teaching of their children in French. I think anyone can really write those letters and say, we need this material in French.
Well, thank you very much for being here tonight, and thank you very much for your time. And this was Consolante with MuBoo TV, and it's all about you. Right, well, thank you.
Bonjour Junior.
Bonjour, merci.
Comment tu vas?
Oui, ça va bien, merci.
Alors Junior, peux-tu nous parler un peu du livre que tu as en main là, s'il te plaît?
Oui, ce livre est un livre écrit par des auteurs et poètes.
Je peux tourner comme oui.
Ouais, poètes et écrivains africains. Oui. Nous sommes tous des étudiants de l'Université de York. Et nous avons donc, pendant notre carrière universitaire, écrit un livre qu'on a dédié à l'Afrique. Dans le livre, j'ai un article intéressant qui est écrit en français, Iloko Makasi. C'est en lingala, ça veut dire quelque chose de fort. Donc, c'est vraiment intéressant. J'invite donc tout le monde qui aura le temps, l'opportunité de lire, de ne pas hésiter à lire, c'est vraiment très intéressant. Vous allez vraiment aimer. Iloko Makasi, c'est pour bientôt, merci.
My name is Stephen Abara. I'm the editor of the Anthology of African Poetry.
right. So what does this mean to you to have this book launched and so that you can share it with everybody else? What does it mean to you?
The most important thing is to reach to African people and also reach to African descent and people in diaspora. And not only that, another most important thing we have to do is to make sure we use through this book to reach African children back home in Africa. Exactly.
So is this your first book or have you done any other books?
This is my second book. The first book was produced in Nigeria. This is the first book here in North America.
Yeah. All right, so this is like your first edition. Exactly. All right. So could you tell us a little bit about a story? What pushed you to write this book?
Well, first of all, that's an inspiration from a Glendon African network. And not only that, the African kids who are suffering also was one of my inspiration because I really want to be able to reach out to them. And in doing that, I want to be able to sell this book. And also we're going to be founding a scholarship foundation here at Glendon College. So through the university, we'll be able to put some money that will be able to, help the kids over there.
All right. And so with this book coming out, you can see the cover is very beautiful. So where can somebody go and buy the book?
You can get this book on Amazon.com, xlibris.com. You can also get it on Ben & Nubbers. And also you can contact Glomac Service, which is my company, 416-843-4413, or Glomac Limited in England, to be able to purchase the book.
Et voilà, on se retrouve avec un de nos frères ici, l'un des animateurs de la soirée. En fait, comment tu t'appelles encore?
William Kemeni.
William Kemeni, d'abord, je t'ai vu animer très bien la soirée. MC, où as-tu appris ça?
Merci beaucoup. Je l'ai appris ici à Toronto. J'ai organisé plusieurs soirées, donc j'étais forcé de toujours les présenter par moi-même. Donc c'est pour ça que maintenant j'ai fait du très beau boulot ce soir.
Écoute, j'ai vu que tu t'es assuré que tu avais une belle fille à côté de toi. Est-ce que c'est toujours les critères pour toi?
Oui, c'est toujours les critères. Tu m'as pas vu regarder tout le temps?
En tout cas, c'est une bonne stratégie. Mais en tout cas, plus sérieux, aujourd'hui, c'est un peu dans le cadre en fait, de l'histoire des Noirs. Hein. Quelle est l'importance que ce mois ou cet événement a pour toi?
Je trouve que cet événement est très important parce que, disons, je suis représenté par la communauté noire ici au Canada, mais sous l'ombre, sur le parapluie du panafricanisme. Donc je représente plus les Africains dans ce Canada. Et je pense que c'est très important parce que si on sort cette culture dans ce pays, on ressort beaucoup plus que ce que d'autres personnes voient à travers nos yeux. Donc on ressort ce que d'autres ne puissent pas voir. Donc c'est pour ça que je trouve que c'est important. Moi tout seul, je représente les personnages de mon pays, le peuple de mon pays. Et c'est pour ça que je trouve que c'est important de toujours participer à cette histoire des Noirs.
En tout cas, mais aussi il y a un événement qui a eu lieu que j'ai beaucoup apprécié parce que souvent quand on voit des événements des Noirs, souvent la plupart du temps les gens voient la danse, beaucoup de choses, mais cette fois-ci ça a été un peu différent, ça a été avec des écrits. C'est vraiment une grande particularité, ne penses-tu?
Je pense aussi comme vous parce que d'habitude quand on parle Afrique ou comme on dit ici Africa, les gens pensent au tambour, ils pensent aux huttes, ils pensent à la terre rouge, au désert, mais ils ne savent pas qu'il y a des intellectuels. Ils ne savent pas que nous avons aussi cette culture de griot, cette culture de partage et de conte. Donc en venant à ces événements comme celui-ci, on a l'occasion de partager ces moments de cette culture intellectuelle au monde. Donc, et vous avez fait un très bon point de le mentionner.
En tout cas, continuez à faire le bon travail. La prochaine fois que j'aurai besoin de MC et puis peut-être la dame qui était à côté de vous, je vous appellerai vous tous les deux.
D'accord.
En tout cas, merci beaucoup. Hein.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci d'être venu à MuBoo.
Ok, merci.
Alors c'est ça, nous terminons la soirée ici avec notre présentateur. On se verra à la prochaine événement. Merci.
Ok, c'était Black.